I just want to have a quick discussion about the relegation battle because sometimes teams...
we're not in that, are we?
No. you might not be that far away. I mean, Burnley on 27 points,
Everton nearly are.
Close.
Everton are only 8 points above the drop zone.
Close. Yeah, so I've kind of narrowed it down to 6 teams that I want to discuss, really. Burnley, Cardiff, Newcastle, Southampton, Fulham and Huddersfield in this relegation battle now. I think Brighton and Crystal Palace are safe. I know the points are the same as Burnley, but I think their squad depth's a bit better, and they've made some good adjustments as well, and they've got solid defences as well, so they should be able to stay in it in the Premier League next season. So I think maybe just a quick discussion then. I think we could probably come to the conclusion that Huddersfield and Fulham are pretty much down. I mean, Jamie, after the United game, it's a bit of a dire straits now for Fulham and Ranieri.
It's hopeless when Ryan Babel's up front with red hair. Yeah. I'm sorry, he was dreadful on Saturday.
How did he miss?
I know. How? But I give him a little bit of sympathy because he kind of didn't expect it, because it kind of like hit the post, then it went to him, and then, I don't know. Yeah, he missed. But
from a yard out.
I think Fulham are down. I think, Huddersfield are definitely down. But, why did they sack David Wagner? Because I know it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Did he leave? Oh, well, that's a shame, because I always think if they had gone down, he could stay there and do it again. Because look at what Burnley did with Sean Dyche.
Yeah.
Went up, went down, went up again, and then they nearly had pretty much had their best Premier League position last season and got Europa League. This is what I mean by sticking with loyal managers. You got to keep them. And then the fact that now you look at, I'll say this now, if Everton carry on like this, they're in it, because they are playing dreadful. And Marco Silva, as I've said before, I don't rate him as a manager anyway, so I think we're seeing his true colours.
I think Everton have got enough, in my opinion, to stay.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go down.
Yeah, it'd be surprising, but I think they've got enough.
It'd be funny.
You would find it funny, of course.
To be honest, I would find it funny.
I came to the conclusion, really, in my mind, that I think Huddersfield, Fulham and Cardiff, I think, will probably go down.
There's something about Cardiff at the moment. There's a little bit of fight there, but I'm not trying to... It may sound like a bit of a strange reason, but obviously with what's happened with the whole Salah incident, maybe the club has come together a little bit and feel like we just need to perform now, but that might just go soon. Yeah,
I think the thing that they are lacking is a goal scorer, and certainly that could have been something that Salah could have provided. So the attacking stats really aren't on their side. Patterson and Reed, top goal scorers at the club, and they've only got 4 goals each. We're talking after what we're on now, plus 27 games in the Premier League season. So I think they could probably potentially go down. But if you want to make the cases for any other teams, particularly Newcastle, I think Benitez is more experienced than enough to keep him in the Premier League, aren't they, Jack? I mean, we already talked about how Benitez can turn around a football club like Chelsea and win them the Europa League. So
Oh, yeah. I think he's a lot more. The fans are a lot more happy with Benitez at Newcastle than we were when he was in our position. But no, I think especially with the fact that they got that signing in January. Obviously, Mike Ashley made that investment, and I think Rafa needed that to make sure that he was still wanted.
Almiron.
Yeah, and I think that obviously that's going to help him for the second half of the season. But I agree with your top with the 3 to go down. I think Huddersfield and Fulham are I think definite, but I think Cardiff will go down as well.
Yeah, Joe, both Southampton and Burnley on pretty decent runs at the moment, both unbeaten in the last 5, Burnley unbeaten in the last 6, including 3 wins, and both of them have really strong teams, good managers as well, Ralph Hasenhüttl and Sean Dyche, excellent managers at the football club. Do you see any of those teams particularly being involved in a relegation battle in like 10 games time?
No, I don't really. I can't really see Southampton under Ralph Hasenhüttl. They've performed very well under him, improved drastically. Obviously, the weekend against Cardiff was a bit of a blip, but obviously, I think Cardiff did that for Salah. Will come together to get the result for them, and Burnley should have just about enough with this, because they got a pretty much similar squad to last year.
Yeah, and they got the amazing Peter Crouch as well.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna
Crouch is going to be banging them in from now until the end of the season.
Tell you what, Stoke needed him on Saturday.
Yes,
but yeah,
Sam Vokes.
It'd be interesting to see with Everton. I know you said that they've got enough in the squad to stay up, and they won't go down. But it'd be interesting to see how low they finish down that table, because the natives are already getting restless across the park.
Yeah,
they're not very happy at all.